Is everyone in here?
My name is Theriot. Orlando, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Heard of the day. We don't do this often, so it is very special to us to get everybody together in the room to celebrate.
Hi!
I was having an uncomfortable feeling. I knew something was wrong. I was actually working at Avery Island, and I said, well, I need to go and get myself checked out, so I just drove myself here because I wanted to come to Lafayette General. So I drove up through the emergency lane, but I didn't want to park my truck there and stop a real emergency. So I just veered off into the parking lot to go and find a place to park. Well, I didn't find one, you know. And that's where I blacked out and the truck drove itself to the wellness center.
We were at the front desk of the Lafayette General Wellness Center at the townhouse, and we heard a loud bang, and then seconds later we heard another loud bang. As soon as we ran outside, there was a huge pile of white smoke, and there was a truck wrecked into one of the cars in the parking lot.
Ann Craig, she went and called 911. We ran out there, Nick was able to pull the pole down. We got him out of the truck on the ground, started CPR. That's when I ran in, grabbed the AED.
We were underneath the canopy at Lafayette General completing a prior emergency. We got an emergency for Signal 29, possible patient trapped, which was next door when we realized exactly where it was.
What the ER staff reported was that they took off with a shot. They didn't, well, let me get my bag, let me take some water, we'll be there, it's real close, we'll be there in a second. They took off, the report was they went running out of the emergency room. So they obviously take their job very seriously, and we are very appreciative of that. We know that you do that every day.
They continued CPR, they were able to place the pads, the shock was administered, and that's when he came back to life.
He was attempting to get to stand. We advised him that we needed him to sit. Madeline was gathering a spine bolt in which initially we were going to place him upon it, and we made the decision not to, just to do a rapid transport to Lafayette General.
Code STEMI was called, and that tells the cath lab, we need to be ready. They're sending you to the cath lab to get a balloon put in your arteries because the blockage, the balloon will open your arteries and it'll stop your heart attack. There's a standard called door to balloon. Door to balloon means the time that you enter the door of the emergency room to the time that the balloon opens inside of you. American College of Cardiology says that door to balloon should be 90 minutes or less. But we've come to learn that great is 60 minutes or less. We want exceptional. So we strive for 45 minutes or less. And they got you in there without any delays and started your procedure where you had 2 vessels that were 100% blocked. And one of them was your LAD, which is nicknamed the Widowmaker. Anyone want to guess how long? 37 minutes. 37 minutes happens because wellness, because of Acadian, because of the ER, and because of the cath lab. If one of them fails, 37 minutes becomes 47, 57, under the 90 minutes, but 37 minutes. So that's what we're celebrating. That's the teamwork, that's the collaboration, that's why our partners like Acadian are so special.
I am so privileged today to award you with a national award from the American Heart Association. This team has been recognized as a Heart Saver hero nationally by the American Heart Association. Thank you and congratulations, team.
Seeing him today was great. I mean, he has a big smile on his face, and you can tell he definitely appreciates everything.
It makes us feel good. We're more on the preventative side of things, and so for us to respond to something like that and handle it the way we handled it makes us feel proud.
There's so many people that I did not see that I got to meet today, which is great because, you know, it's nice to know who was there for me. I mean, I didn't realize there was so many people here that actually were a benefit to me. So, I mean, I appreciate it for them calling me here and letting me be here for this. So, it's great. Thank you. God bless. I wouldn't be here without them. I mean,
what else can I say? I mean, just thank you. I'm here because of all of you. Thank you very much.
We see people at their worst times, and we never get to see their outcome. We very rarely get to see their outcome. We may seldomly hear that they're home or that they're in rehab, but to see him again with his family and have everyone here, I think that's pretty amazing.
Myself, I think that's the best gift that anybody could receive. You know, we can actually say Merry Christmas. And it's a pleasure to hear him say thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keith. Uncle Keith. Happy birthday to you. Heart healthy cake. Heart healthy. That's it.